Today we're going to talk about real estate investing in 2023, and it's simple as follow the money. Now, I know many of you are very focused on your real estate investing, but what you need to understand about real estate, at all times, some real estate is going up and some real estate is going down. Most people think of real estate as their primary house or flipping, and if that's all you do, then you're probably going down. But for the rest of us, the professional investors, we're looking at the whole picture because real estate has a lot of different asset classes, which we're going to go into next. So when you're looking at where the money's going, it's typically going at where are the trends and where are the needs, because that money will fulfill those needs and solve the problem. There are 6 major property types that big money invested. And when I say big money, I'm talking about Wall Street. I'm talking about institutions, family offices, any kind of managed money or big funds. Typically, they focus on industrial, multifamily, hotel, single family, which a lot of you are in, retail, and office. There's a lot of reasons why the big money is moving away from these right now, specifically interest rates, work from home, pandemic, those kinds of things. So it's my belief that the big money is going to invest in these niche properties. So you might be wondering, why would big money be investing in these small niche type properties? Well, it's because migration patterns and buying habits and technology have all emerged as we've all seen it. And now these are becoming more and more opportunistic for those real estate investors. In 2023, real estate investing will be in niche properties, specifically workforce housing, data centers, fulfillment, medical office, and life sciences. So why am I so sure about this? Because the big money is headed in this direction right now because of the migration patterns around the United States, the advances in technology, and of course, the work from home. So as you guys know, I love Buckminster Fuller. Why fight the forces when you can use them? So workforce housing is a big deal. Affordability is probably the biggest issue right now. In fact, it's the lowest it's been in over 30 years. Second, we all know that housing costs are growing significantly faster than people's wages. And third, interest rates have gone up 8 times since March and are expected to go up even more in 2023 as the Federal Reserve continues to fight inflation. And higher interest rates make it much harder for anyone to build affordable housing. Data centers. Now, most of you are on your phones and computers and you want connectivity wherever you go. But right now, it's centered in 10 primary markets around the United States. There's a massive undersupply as technology rolls out, and these big data cloud servers are all over the place, and they're very rarely in the middle of the country. Currently, the vacancy rate is about 3% in all these data centers across the United States. Fulfillment centers. Now, all of you have gotten pretty damn picky where you want the same day delivery. Even I end up buying my groceries and they get delivered to my front door. This is not going away, folks. And this is just not Amazon. It's all kinds of places you expect something to be at your house the next day. As a result, most retail like bricks and mortar and malls and those kinds of things are not doing very well. So think of fulfillment as last mile distribution for you. That's what we're talking about here. And there's a massive demand now and in the future. Medical office. So there's about 300 million people in the healthcare system right now, representing almost 20% of the U.S. GDP. Primarily, these are 2 things: hospitals or inpatient, and medical office building, which are outpatient. There's a big push because of costs in the hospital to move to outpatient, which is putting a huge demand on medical office buildings. And let's face it, these baby boomers aren't getting any younger. And this is an area that has low vacancy and is very undersupplied. So the last thing is life sciences or bioscience. And of course, these are just labs or crazy scientists that go in and try to figure out how to combat the latest disease or create the new drug. So this is kind of a recent scenario brought to light by COVID-19 as we realize that we have a huge need for more research and development. There's major federal funding here, guys, for breakthrough science to keep us all healthy in the future so we don't have to deal with another pandemic. Currently, vacancy in life science and bioscience is about 5%. This asset class is severely undersupplied and will continue to have federal funds thrown at it in the future. So many of you might be frustrated with some of the lack of opportunities you're facing right now if you were stuck in the single family markets. What I'm asking you to do is go up to 30,000 feet, follow the money, solve the problem, and don't fight the forces. Use them and invest in the future where everybody else seems to be doing it right under your nose.